Lights, camera, chamber. I'm Hank Stoltz, and today I am in the lobby of Bancroft on the Grid, the beautifully redone lobby of Bancroft on the Grid, just again showing all of the development that is going on here in downtown Worcester. And a lot of that is tied to what we're going to be talking about with the president and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce about today, and that is about planes and trains. We'll get to automobiles at a later date. Tim, we're going to talk today about planes and trains. We'll skip the automobiles for today, but some great news coming out of Worcester Airport and some news that people have been waiting for a while.
No doubt. The continued momentum with JetBlue today announcing that at the end of this year, perhaps early next year, the latest, they'll begin daily service from Worcester Regional Airport to JFK in New York City. So with the 2 flights already that go daily back and forth to Fort Lauderdale and Orlando, this now connects us to New York City and JFK, where people can connect with flights anywhere around the country or around the globe for that matter.
Those connections are fantastic. One of the great connections that had people excited, and it hasn't even been in operation for a year, is Heart to Hub. This is where somebody here at the Bancroft can get down to Union Station, and in under an hour, they can be in Boston. Now we're hearing that for the return trip, that there may be some stops added, which kind of defeats the purpose of people being excited about 13 stops that they had to live through being eliminated.
We've made progress on this over time. We started out with 6 round trips, and now we're at 20 round trips. And last year, working with the legislature and Lieutenant Governor Polito, we were able to add the Heart to Hub. When it was added, we knew there'd be some tweaks and adjustments because the time, particularly in the evening, wasn't optimal. But the whole idea is, to continue to make changes and make improvements. This one on the way back is going to add a couple more stops. Not ideal, but we've got a commitment from the delegation, from the Lieutenant Governor, that will continue to kind of work on improvements. And with the, hopefully in the next year being completed, some of the track infrastructure work and modernization and the signalization, that come year next year, this time, we can make further tweaks in the other direction. From a chamber point of view, it's hugely important. And people are getting priced out of Boston. Businesses are getting priced out. If Worcester and Central Mass can be positioned, rightfully so, as a high-quality, low-cost alternative, that's going to bring more investment and dollars into the community. And when you talk to the developers in concentric circles around Union Station, they will say one of the reasons they are here and investing is because of the proximity to the train station. So it's an economic development engine. I've said whether it be rail, whether it be investments in the airport, transportation investment is synonymous with economic development and job creation, and we've just got to keep pushing and making sure the region gets its fair share.
All right, so recruit, retain, incubate, as you were just talking about, this service, the rail service, all goes along with that, as you were pointing out, and I want to make sure that you are able to leave people with this, with the positive of this as well, because a lot has been placed on this one train coming back after 7:30, as you said. The train in the morning, still running, gets you to Boston in under an hour, 20 round trips, and possibility for more, you're saying.
Yeah, and I think that's the goal. As this equipment and track signalization and modernization efforts get completed, hopefully in the next year, and that's one of the things we're pushing for this to get completed, there'll be a readjustment of the schedule again, and through that process, could additional train times be opened up in terms of some additional trains, or could you convert more of the trains that are local to express, or could you maybe add another express, convert that to a Heart to Hub? These are part of the ongoing conversations that we need to have, and the Chamber will have, working with our partners in government and other organizations in the region.
Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce, thank you for joining us.